Right, we are now going on to Tishy's speech. The reason she's up here is that I don't see why I should have to take any of, when you lot are like, ooh, she needs to be up here because it's hers. Are you owning this?
Yeah.
Right, you heard it here. Right, are we ready? Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Letitia, but everyone calls me Tishy, and I am 32 years old. Young. I was born with a disability called cerebral palsy, which means certain part of my brain doesn't work and I'm unable to walk. And this is why I am in a wheelchair every day. But I don't let cerebral palsy stop me from living my life. I do every day with my family and my carers. I went to Lady Zia Verner School when I was 3 till I was 11 years old. Then I went to Ridgeway School till I was 18 years old. In that time, I'd had few operations on my legs and a massive one on my back, which was the most scariest and hardest operation I had because it was life-threatening. If I didn't have the surgery, my spine would squash my insides and I would not be here now. But I'm not saying that the surgery went to plan because it didn't. I had a few infections while I was in the hospital. I had to go back to theatre 4 times for them to clean out the infection. And I was in hospital for 3 months before I was allowed to come home. And my mum and dad took it in turns to stay with me whilst I was in hospital. So some of the things that have been shared, some of you guys already know about Tishy, but some of these things you don't know and are not aware of. Okay, I went to residential college in Coventry called Harewood when I was 18 years old till I was 21. It was the best thing that I've ever done because I learned how to become independent and that I could do things like everyone else. Remember, I'm reading what's here. Guys, I'm reading what's on this sheet of paper here. Okay. Your mum's here. So I'm reading, this is what she's put, I'm reading it, okay. So I met my ex-fiance, do you hear the word ex? Look, you lot have all got a story and a journey, right? So why should anything be any different? Okay, so the fact that she shared it, it's hilarious, but I mean, I know the story anyway. Ex-fiance in my last year at Harewood, and he proposed to me after 3 months of being together. And then I left Harewood after months later. Things weren't that great, but we stayed together for 9 years.
Wow. Yeah.
Sorry. I haven't finished it. This is absolutely hilarious. Am I making any of this up? Right. Bear with me, guys. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Okay. We stayed together for 9 years till he decided to finish with me on Facebook by blocking me. I'm reading what's here. I would tell anyone, don't do long-distance relationships because it's more difficult than it looks. And do you know what? I'm going to start crying now. And if you do, make sure that you're both on the same page, because if you're not, it isn't going to work. That deserves a round of applause. It's true. Tell them, darling, tell them. I told you lot you were going to learn something, so those of you there and thinking it's working, it ain't working. Is it, Tishy? You right? It is not working. Okay, okay. Mum's going like, oh my gosh. Mum's not seen this, has she? I thought not. Right, okay. Right. Just thinking, oh God, what's coming next? Okay, I'm ready for a new relationship now, but it's not that easy when you go on dating sites. And some men are so annoying. You guys, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Or just want one thing. I'm reading what's on here. Okay, one thing, but I know that someone is out there for me, and I will find them when the time is right. Okay, when I left Harewood, I moved into an independent living bungalow where I lived with 2 people, and I did my workout. Sasha, you mentioned my workout with Sasha. After a while, I stopped going to the day centre, but I have carried on with my workouts with Sasha. We're all going like we know why. It comes... All right, it doesn't say that. Sorry, do you know what? You can tell this isn't planned. You know I said I was reading that bit, it's not actually in here. So let's just carry... Sasha, let's just carry... It doesn't say it. That's just me adding in a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Sasha comes along every Wednesday and I really love it. Okay. Since then, I've moved to my own bungalow with carers on site and agency carers on site that come in and help. I've been helping my Auntie Dee, who's me, with her events and a networking group, and I took part in writing a book. So this is another author here, guys, so please. We've heard from Yvonne, we've heard from Tene, who's just done the spoken word, and this is a young lady here. So, do you know what? Watch this space, as they say. Okay, where was I? Took part in my book with other inspirational women. We wrote about our lives and experiences. I'm currently creating posts for V and a Verelbra Instagram page. V is in the corner there. V, stand up, let the guys know. Tishy helps V with her social media. Also, Pam Tango people, please stand up. Pam Tango sponsor the show, and we have a show. And this young lady here, thank you guys. Tishy's helping them also with their Pam Tango page. And she also volunteers at the Disability Resource Centre. She also helps myself on the show. Are you exhausted? No. You guys ain't doing a fraction of those things. Am I right? You're not doing a fraction of those things, but you've always got an excuse. Okay, so just coming to an end now. I love my life right now because my family and friends are right behind me. That's where I get my strength to do whatever I can. I feel so blessed to get these opportunities. Thank you for listening and stay blessed. You guys need to stand, please.
Hey everyone, I know it's been a really long day, so I'm going to try and be super quick. My name's Jacina, and again, as the co-host has said, sorry I don't know your name, I just want to thank you for asking me to come along today. So, my name's Jacina and I am from Strength in Sisterhood. Is this going to work? So, just quickly, just to keep you awake, I'm just going to do a quick quiz with you, okay? So, if you want to put whatever answers or responses you have down in the notes in your phone, whatever it is, if you're like me and like to write things down, that's fine. It's really quick. Oh, 1 second. So, the quiz is called Name Someone Else, okay? Name someone else, that's the quiz. So, the first question is, I want you to think about or write down whatever it is, however you want to record your answers. Name someone who can cook like you, okay? So that's question number 1. Name someone who can cook like you. That's the first question. Okay? Really simple questions. Question number 2. Name someone who can nurture like you, because it's International Women's Day, women are nurturing, okay? So name someone who can nurture others like you. That's question number 2. Number 3, name someone who can communicate like you. So the way you communicate, your style of communicate, one other person that can do that like you. Number 4, name someone who can teach like you. So you might not be a teacher by profession, but we all teach in some way, whether it's instructing someone, helping someone, guiding someone. Name someone who can teach like you. Number 5, name someone who can think like you. So whatever thoughts that you have, someone that can think like you. And the last one, Number 6, name someone who can create like you. So whatever you put your hand to or your mind to and come up with, name someone who can do that like you. So, I just want to hear a few answers. Does anyone have any responses to any of the questions? I saw you on your phone.
My mum.
So you said your mum. I saw you at the back. Who did you?
My mum.
Your mum. Anyone else? Say anyone different? Sister?
Daughter.
Son, daughter, kids? Grandmother? Okay, so everyone's...
There's no one who can do like
So you're laughing, but that is the answer. So to all of them, no one. That's the right answer, okay? That is the right answer. You're probably thinking, no, my mum can. Well, actually, I'm saying that to say, no one can do it like you can do it. So they may be able to do it in the same way, a similar way, or sometimes even what you might think is better, but no one can do it like you can do it. And that is the answer to all of those questions. So some of you came around to the table, and I will be there after if you haven't. So Strength and Sisterhood is designed for all women en route to their destiny. So that's women and girls, okay? And our statement is, together we are stronger because there's strength in sisterhood. Quite simple. And our mission, again, is to provide platforms of opportunity for her, so for women and for girls, which propel you to your next destination. So we're all on a journey going somewhere. That's what we aim to do. So we also promote the power of the people's pull. So just if you think of your hand you can pull someone else up. That hand you've pulled up could pull someone else up, and it's just the chain. That's what we promote. That's what we believe in. So I'm just going to quickly, literally, so quick, just speak to you on be her. Okay, so being her. As I said earlier, there's no one that's like you. Not anyone. People may be similar. So I just want to encourage you to be the her that extends her hand to someone else. Be the her that respects the generation above her. Be the her that helps the generation below her. Be the her that believes in herself. Be the her that shows up. Be the her that breaks barriers. Be the her that doesn't blend in. Be the her that pours into someone else. When each and every one of us as women decide to be her, so all those things I've mentioned, all the other things we can do, only then we will feel the power and the strength in sisterhood. So before we decide to be her, if you think of every one of us as women, we're all one of those dots. So that's when we decide to not be her and to not believe in the fact that each and every one of us brings something different to the table. That's what it looks like. When we decide to become her, that's what it looks like. So each and every one of us do something different, bring something different, are something different. So that's where the strength in sisterhood comes, when we all decide to be who we should be and who we're supposed to be. So before I go, we do lots of different things, so events, workshops, mentoring, different programs. And our next event is a Mother's Day event, which is on Saturday the 30th. And I usually have a different speaker or a different person doing something. And this time it's actually going to be my mum. On Mother's Day, most of us go for a meal, that kind of thing. So it's just an alternative to Mother's Day. So we'll be looking at balance, bonds and boundaries in a fun, interactive way. We'll have brunch. We have some amazing sponsors, Ted Baker, Hilton Hotel, Nando's, that kind of thing. So it will be worth coming along. If you do want to get a ticket, come and see us round the corner. And also, there's just some social media things. I've tried to be so quick. So if you do want to hear more, if you do want to know more, please feel free to contact me. My personal social media stuff is there, and the organisation Strength and Sisterhood social media stuff is there. And that is me done. How quick was that?
Behind you.
We're going to have to do this quick, guys, because we might get kicked out.
It's a question for today. I want to know how you built the confidence to put your work out there, since you said you've always been quite a shy person.
You can tell he's paying attention. We're going to need to move quick.
I think because when I started, I'd done it anonymously. So for me, that wasn't. I didn't really feel shy about it because no one knew who I was. But when I started posting under my name, I think what pushed me to do that was I spoke about it at Deez event not too long ago. It's quite a deep story. My uncle was like in hospital, laying on his deathbed. He was dying from cancer, and he was just going over the things that he didn't get to do. He was saying like, "Oh, I haven't even been skiing yet. That's something I've always wanted to do. I haven't even sat in a Bentley," like things like that. And just the face of regret is just something I'll never forget. It was just, I don't know, it just sort of shifted my mindset, and I thought, I just want to do like everything that's in my heart, that's any idea that I have, I just want to pursue it, because for that reason I don't want to be in that position where I'm laying on my deathbed and going over things that I haven't done. So I think that's what pushed me to start taking it seriously, to post it under my name and to let people know what I was doing.
Excellent.
My question is to Michaela. When you were first at second, you said you didn't maybe go to school as much as you would. When you were really young, was there any way that anybody who had access to emotional intelligence of their own that could have intervened to maybe help you to go a slightly different way at the beginning?
My mum was a single parent. She wasn't. That's what I wanted to get across. She provided a good family home. It wasn't like I was lacking at home or anything. It was just me. That was me that decided to go that way. Young people are attracted to it, like seeing the bad times and seeing the bad life and hanging out with the wrong people. A lot of young people are just attracted to that. So I had a teacher. A lot of the teachers dismissed me at school. There was one teacher there. She believed in me. She asked me to. She made sure that I come back and sat her exam, maths exam. I got a B in that. But that was because she stood behind. The rest of the teachers just dismissed me. But as far as anyone else's responsibility, it was me that did that to me. I made those choices. I didn't want to live at home. I wanted to go out and see the world and do different things and meet all the people that you're told not to. I never did that with my kids. I let them hang about with who they wanted to hang about with and know that they're making the right decisions at the same time. So I think that's a big thing. You've got to put your trust in your children and know that they can make the right decisions. As long as you're there to guide them, they can make the right decisions. But it was my response. There was no one there. I can't say that I had a bad home life, because I didn't. She was a single parent. My dad was in the background. I went to prison. My dad didn't even know that I'd been to prison. I come out on home leave and pretended like everything was okay and went back to prison. And he was strict too. He was a strict dad. Everybody had my back, but I was that stubborn-minded and ignorant. I just didn't want to see what was good for me.
Is there anybody else who wanted to ask a question at all? No? Sorry.
It was just a question to Michaela again, actually. Are you still doing plastering?
That's my level.
Yeah, that's my level. Because I study and I study hard. I have to have that creative thing going on as well. So I go between the two of them. Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. I'd just actually like to ask each and every single one of you.
They haven't got. We can't do.
Oh, you can't?
No. Time's short, so it's one question to one person, whoever you want.
Yvonne. Hello. What are you most grateful for?
That's really a difficult question, because there's a lot of things I am grateful for. I think on my journey, I have been grateful for the support and the compassion and the care to have been able to publicly speak out about childlessness, because it's so difficult and there's such a taboo around it. And the more I talk about it, the more people come back and give me a good response, and that has really helped me to recognise that actually I'm doing something that's worthwhile, because I felt so alone, I felt so shy about it, I felt, oh my God, what am I doing? People are going to know my whole life and they will condemn me, but people didn't, and I'm so grateful actually for the platform and the courage to be able to continue doing what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anybody else at all? Going.
Gone.
I think we're kind of. Sorry.
I wanted to ask Shelley, the training, do you know when that is happening here in Luton?
There's some provisional dates on the sign-up sheet that they've got, but they haven't got a venue as yet, so they are only just provisional. So what I've been saying to everyone is that you put your name down, and they will then email you all the dates as and when they come available. So it's the first, I think there was 2 lots of the first talk, and then there's 2 dates of the weekends as well that they've got on there as a provisional, but it is very provisional because they're still trying to work out exactly how many people would be interested to exactly what venue they could get. But it is kind of soon, hopefully.
Excellent. Any more? I've just been told by management here that I'm not getting kicked out. Yay! Not yet, not quite yet. So it's just a case of, obviously, it's not very often you get the platform, the people that we've had here today, and you have opportunities to ask. So is there anybody else? Sorry, you guys over there. But just, sorry.
I don't want to ask anything. I just want to commend everybody for all the speeches that they've given. I thought this is all wonderful. The one impactful person for me was Michaela. I really do admire this young woman for the tenacity and the empowerment that she has taken to take back her life and to go on and to make a difference. I really, I sat here and my eyes were brimming over with tears to think that what was meant to kill her has in fact empowered her and given her the strength to be the woman that she is today. I pray that God may bless her and take her further and further and further and make her a great inspiration to others to know that they too can make a comeback. God bless you, Michaela. God bless you.
Come on, ladies, let's put all your hands together and stand up and make an applause for everyone that has spoken today, including Deez.
Oh, wow.